The film starts while showing a tribe. They used to live in the frosty mountains where they hunted mammoths. These mammoths made a rare appearance in these mountains, and even sometimes they didn't show up at all. So these tribesmen had to face the starvation. All tribesmen are worried because of this fact. There is an elder lady who was called Old Mother by the tribesmen. That Old Mother had the power to converse with spirits. Actually, they encounter a girl named Evilot. There is a boy named Dia in a tribe who had started to take interest in Evilot. Dee's father had also a white spear because he was the first to hunt whenever they used to go for hunting. Dee's father plans to set out a journey. One night he says to his friend, "I will have to go. Give me your words that you will not reveal anything about this to anyone. Neither you will expose this reason why I departed." He sets out his journey giving the white spear to his friend. Everyone had started to mock Dia after the departure of his father. "Your father is fled," because each person was thinking that his father is escaped as being frightened, but the fact was opposite, which was beyond the knowledge of anyone except his friend. Evilot and Dia feel lonely because they need the support of someone, so they are befriended. They had begun a fondness for each other with the passage of time. Many years had passed. Dia and Evilot had grown up. The mammoths enter their region once more. It is decided that Evilot will be wedded with that person who hunts first, and the white spear will also be awarded to him. Moreover, he will be chosen as a tribal chief. Evilot suggests Dia, "Let's go from here, then we will marry." Dia says, "I will not flee as my father did. Remember, I will marry you hunting the mammoth." All tribesmen leave to hunt mammoths. They are succeeded in entrapping a mammoth in a rope net, but that mammoth runs, freeing from the rope to an extent, but he was still caught in that rope net. All tribesmen hold that rope net. Everybody must let go of the rope net because the behemoth is running fast. It was only Dia who had still gripped the rope net. Mammoth brings Dia at the summit of the mountain while dragging. Bringing him there, that mammoth attacks Dia. Dia hits him a spear, but it does not get any harm, and it again assaults. Then Dia attacks it with one more spear. At this time, that mammoth is killed. Meantime, all tribesmen also approach there. They are shocked that Dia alone has killed this gigantic mammoth, and white spear is awarded to Dia, and Evilot is gifted to him according to the agreement. It is decided that the marriage of both will be held, but Dia is distressed thinking one fact, because he had lost the grip of rope net in actuality, but tribesmen were thinking he had not lost its grip. So he returns the white spear. He tells Evilot, "I have not hunted that mammoth, but it was entrapped in my spear, so I have returned back that white spear." He returned the white spear. It means that he has left Evilot, because Mammoth Hunter was the real possessor of Evilot. Evilot is angered with Dia due to this. They are separated from each other. Undoubtedly, they were in love with each other, but they were associated with the tribe traditions. Some horse riders attack their tribe at that night, and they leave with tribe's males and females after imprisoning them. And Evilot was also among the captives, but Dia and some of his fellows are survived. Dia ensures that I will bring back all captives, tribesmen, and Evilot, saving them. Dia's fellow tells, "No one returns from those deadly mountains." Dia says the attackers had also come from there. He plans to chase them. Then Lee proceeds following the trails of horses and people of tribe. There are also some of the fellows of Dia, but they had a perilous journey. Moreover, it was hard to return back, saving themselves and those people. But Dia and his fellows are ready to accept any adventure, because they needed to return their people safely. They constantly spend their day and night in the journey. They reached the opposite side of the mountain where the road begins. Dia and his companions reach into a forest moving forward, where they encounter all people of their tribe and Evilot who were being taken after being captives. Dia releases some of his tribesmen and Evilot at night, but those people again capture them who had enslaved them. One of Dia's companions is also injured by them, and they go ahead taking Dia's tribe people. Of Dia, Dia is going while pulling his wounded companion. They feel appetite moving at a distance, so Dia goes hunting, but Dia is entrapped in a pit where many animals had already been caught. There is also a gigantic and savage-toothed tiger which is entrapped there. It was the toothed tiger which could talk. It starts raining there and the toothed tiger begins to drown, but Dia decides to release it before it drowns to death. Dia says to that toothed tiger, "I will release you on a condition, that he will not hunt me." Dia releases the toothed tiger and it leaves from there without hunting him. It fulfills the condition. Dia also comes out of the pit and moves to his wounded companion. He tells Dia, "I have heard screaming here last night," and they both move to that route where the shouting had been heard. Going there, they come to know that some had raided on that village. The tribesmen of the village surround them when they go there. Those tribesmen are nearly to kill them. Then the toothed tiger appears there, who was rescued by D. All tribesmen are afraid of him after witnessing a toothed tiger. That toothed tiger moves towards D. D says to it, "I am your rescuer. Have you not recognized me?" The toothed tiger takes a side without harming D. Those tribesmen are left shocked seeing it. They take D and his companions and welcome them hospitably. They also serve them food. D asks them, "How do you understand our language?" They tell, "A man had visited here a long time ago, and that man had visited here to search out a shelter, and we learned your language from that man." Here, it's revealed that man was not anyone else but D's father. D asks them, "Where is that man now?" They tell, "That man has been taken by the demons. Some tribesmen are also with it. It is such a place from where no one ever returned alive till today. But it is you who will bring us there." D asks, "Why me?" That tribesman tells that a man will visit us who will talk with Tooth Tiger, according to our prophecy. That man will rescue our people. Those tribesmen spread the news to nearby tribes that a man who talks with Tooth Tiger has come. One of D's companions says, "I reveal a secret before you today. The reality is this: your father did not flee fearing from anyone. He had gone to seek out the shelter for his tribesmen, Rev, so that our men may avoid starvation." D asks him, "Why did you not reveal it to me ever before?" He tells, "Your father had forbidden me to open this secret before anyone. Knowing this reality, all people of tribe could flee one by one, leaving that place. It is the cause that he had asked me to keep it secret." Then those tribesmen also moved to the mountains along with D. They reach near the ravine and sail while boarding in the boats. But D and his companions could not sail because of not having boats, so they decided to cover their journey on foot. But it was hard to go for journey on foot because it is a great desert where they have to set out for a journey, and no one was able to cross that desert before them. But D says courageously, "We will cross this desert. We will bring back our men," after releasing them. So they go ahead to their destination, passing many days of traveling. At last, they go to the opposite side of the desert. They observe that grand pyramids are being constructed there. The purpose, to enslave the people and bring them here, is to take their labor to construct the pyramids. That place is crowded with natives, but the numbering of their slaves is more than them. They call their chief God. They say about themselves that they had flown here from the sky. Their God does not unhide his face before them, but he is always veiled. Their chief only commands his subordinates. One of the orders is this: take the labor from these slaves as soon as possible. D and the chief of other tribal chief, who had come here to assist D, they together move to the camp of the slaves. A man is brought in front of him who is unsighted. That man reveals to D that only one god has survived among 3 gods. D asks, how will he be ended? He says, God is afraid of such a man who will have a specific mark on his body, and that mark resembles the visible marks on the sky. According to prophecy, that man will rescue all tribesmen and all slaves. D is asked, have you any such mark on your body? D does not respond to it. D also comes to know here that his father is no more, and those people had killed him, who have brought his tribesmen here after enslaving them. Afterwards, D and his companion come back to their men, but they had come under the suspicion of some people. The fight is started among them. D's companion is ended during this fight. He hands over the white spear of his father to D before his death. Now D wants to revenge of everyone. He wants to release everyone while rescuing them. Some people observe there are some scars on the hand of Ualet, and these scars were the same as there were visible marks on the sky. According to prophecy, that trace was traced in Ualet. Noticing those scars, all people are scared. They bring Ualet to their god. Those natives tell their god, there is also a hunter who is coming here after her. Next morning, D and his companions are disguised laborers to go to their people. D's men announce the war. There are also mammoths who begin to run to and fro, and a great disturbance is started there. Their god commands, take Ualet outside and kill Ualet if labors does not stop. It is carried out, but D and his men stop battling. Then their god approaches there, and everyone is hidden.
One of the religious figures addresses the gathering, proclaiming that anyone who is willing may take this girl away from here for eternity, and we give our words that we will not stop him. At this time, Dee declares, "I take Uillet with me, but what will be the matter with my other companions?" Their god says, "They are our men and slaves from now on." So Dee disagrees to carry it out. He throws that white spear towards God, and white spear pierces God. Dee says to everyone, "Look at him. He was just a human like us. He also pained. Now look, he is dead now." Then a battle is begun between both tribes, and these men are triumphed in this war. But one of that tribesmen who had brought them here as captives, he shoots an arrow to Uillet. Consequently, she has died. Dee revenges that man, killing him who shot an arrow to Uillet. Dee had come here to rescue his tribe people and all of others, but he lost his dearest ones during this time. Old Mother, who is transmitting her powers to them while observing at a distance, here, Old Mother brings Uillet's life back, sacrificing herself. Uillet is revived, and the people of another tribe, who had offered them shelter, they present some seeds to Dee. They tell, "It was the wish of your father that you may take these seeds to its place and grow them there." Dee acts upon it, going to his location, sowing them, and the plants begin to grow from them. They will not have to face starvation after this time. They will not perish from hunger, and the film ends with this scene.